Join me as I take on the challenge of trying to become a property millionaire overnight. Can I make it happen, or will it fall apart? Becoming a property millionaire overnight, it sounds like a fantasy, but what if I told you it's possible with the right strategies? Of course, it's not for the faint of heart, and it requires a deep understanding of the property market. But for those who are willing to take the risk, the rewards can be life-changing. So what holds most people back from investing in property? Well, for many, it's the misconception that you need a lot of money to get started. They think they need a trust fund or a seven-figure income to invest in property, but that's just not true. Others believe they need to be a property expert with years of experience and knowledge. And again, that's not the case. The truth is, anyone can invest in property with the right mindset and strategy. Another common challenge people face is the fear of failure. They've heard horror stories about investors who got burned in the property market and they're afraid of losing their shirt. Of course, that can happen, but if you invest wisely, then it won't happen. Or they're intimidated by the thought of dealing with tenants, property managers, and all the other logistics that come with owning rental properties. But the truth is, failure is just an opportunity to learn and grow, and with the right guidance, anyone can navigate the ups and downs of the property market. So what about those who claim they just don't have the knowledge or expertise to invest in property? Well, that's a reasonable concern. You have to educate yourself, but it's not insurmountable to overcome the knowledge gap and the mindset to invest in property. With the internet at our fingertips, we have access to a wealth of information and resources that can help us to learn about property investing. There are countless success stories of people who started with little or no knowledge and little or no money and still managed to build a real estate empire. There are many strategies for investing in property, and some of the most effective ones involve leveraging other people's money. This means partnering with investors, using creative finance options, and identifying undervalued properties that have the potential for growth. For example, you could use a strategy called house hacking, where you live in a multi-unit property and rent out the other units to cover your mortgage. Or you could use a technique called wholesaling, where you find a distressed property, connect it with a buyer at a markup, so you're taking a fee for introduction of a property. Possibilities are endless, and it's all about finding the strategy that works best for you. One of the most powerful strategies for becoming a property millionaire quickly is to focus on generating cash flow. This means investing in properties that produce a positive cash flow every month, rather than just focusing on appreciation. With cash flow, you can use money to invest in more properties, pay off debt, or even live off the income. When you combine cash flow with appreciation, you get a powerful 1-2 punch that can help you build wealth fast. So let me give you an example of how this works. Let's say you invest in rental property that generates $500, £500 in cash flow each month. That's £6,000 per annum. Now, if you take that money and invest it in another property, you can generate even more cash flow. Before you know it, you're generating tens of thousands of dollars or pounds in cash flow each year, and your wealth is growing exponentially. I want to share a case study with you that illustrates just how powerful these strategies can be. Alex was a young professional who wanted to get into property investing, but he had no idea where to start. He had very little money, no experience, and no connections in the industry, but he was determined to succeed. So he started educating himself, reading books, attending seminars, and networking with other investors. Within a year, he'd invested in his first property, a small semi-detached house that generated a modest cash flow. But Alex didn't stop there. He continued to educate himself, and within 3 years, he'd built a portfolio of 5 properties that were generating over £10,000 in cash flow each month. So Alex's success wasn't just luck. It was due to his willingness to learn, take risks, and adapt to changing circumstances. He used creative financing strategies, leveraged other people's money, and focused on generating cash flow. And as a result, he became a property millionaire in record time. So what's the takeaway from all of this? Becoming a property millionaire overnight is possible, but it requires education, strategy, and sometimes luck. It's not for the faint of heart, and it's not get rich quick by any means. But for those who are willing to put in the work, the rewards can be life-changing. So thank you for watching, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on property investing. Do you have any experience in investing in properties? What strategies work for you, and what challenges have you faced? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos on property investment tips. If you want to speak to me about anything to do with this video or any of our other videos or anything to do with property investment or development, then don't hesitate to reach out to me. That's Alan at Alpus Group on 07539 141257 from outside the UK. That's +44 7539 141257. Or on 0333 224 1257 from outside the UK. It's +44 333 224 1257. You can schedule a call with me at calendly.com/AlanJE, or you can simply drop me an email at alan@alpusgroup.com. Cheers for now.